I actually want to throw an idea out here that I've never said publicly. Actually, I just thought about it a couple of days ago. So this is not going to be clean at all. I was on a coaching session with some clients, and we ended up talking about the importance of coaching, right? And there's all these agencies right now who are really pushing this idea of coaching and training every supervisor to be a coach and all good things like that. And what they're doing, they're training them in the ICF style, which is basically inquiry-based, asking a lot of questions. And the person I was on the phone call said, look, she has one of those coaches and it's not really helpful. And she was like, I know myself, I need some help. I need more information. I need something else. All those questions like therapy. And another person on the phone, on the call said, well, I think understanding yourself is better. Understanding yourself is important. And, those introspective questions help me, blah, blah, blah. And where it came from, and she gave this story about how she was told one thing. She read a book one time in her college career, and it really didn't mean anything to her. But then a couple of years later, she read the same book and was like mind blowing, right? And what I brought to the table was that, one, I believe that introspection is important to, just kind of ask questions and so on and so forth. But I don't think it's enough. I believe that if introspection was enough, this whole idea of the answers within you, if introspection was enough, then there would be no need for books. Because books are ideas from someone else. Trainings are ideas from someone else. So you need the ideas of other people to bring into your life. And then you can use like kind of that introspection, the intersection of those ideas to create something really great for you. But you need those additional ideas. And it is when you talked about, you being an avid reader and curious and wanting more information, it just made me think of that. And again, how I feel like we're going as a workforce in the government is, everyone needs these coaches. They only teach introspective stuff. Like you need also experts, people who can provide you new information to consider.
Yeah, I think you're right, Alex. And I'm thrilled to see that coaching and mentoring are becoming more important, focal areas of government agencies, especially outside of the DoD. But I, think that making every supervisor be a coach is the worst idea in the world. There's aptitude. There are people, in part, it goes back to, we know that we often promote subject matter experts who didn't want to be supervisors in the government into supervisory roles. So until we can change that equation and start actually cultivating and selecting leaders for those human skills, those interpersonal skills, we still have a little bit of a ways to go. But you're right. And I think I also mentioned that the conversation that you reflected and shared, Alex, is important because different people take information and feedback differently. So someone who benefits from getting 1,000 questions thrown at them, but someone else may feel under assault the whole time. And this is just going to cause stress, maybe even PTSD, other issues. Mm-hmm. And so we need to be thoughtful about the approaches that we're bringing to these areas and not taking a one-size-fits-all approach. And that'll, that has to start with you as an individual. What works for you? If you're not sure yet, start with that introspection. And then there's some different options out there. I'm a fan of taking assessments, not because I take them as dogma, because they teach me different things about myself. And they all just become, or if I'm learning about leadership frameworks, they're quivers or they're arrows in a quiver. They're not the way I think about the entire world. It's options and ways to process information and relationships.
Hello, everyone. This is Alex Tremble from GPS Leadership Solutions. And if you found this last interview to be awesome, spectacular, and actually you benefited from it, let me tell you, this is only the tip of the iceberg. Visit thealextrembleshow.com, information below in the description,
And that's where you'll find the full uninterrupted interview. And I'm telling you, there's so much great content you'll hear from this past leader, as well as all the other leaders we've already interviewed. So remember, don't just look back, reach back. If there's someone who you think will benefit from this interview or any of the other interviews, make sure you share it with them. Click the like, click the subscribe. And as I always like to end all my sessions, stay strong, stay positive, and definitely stay moving.